single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. That is just a 20-yard punt. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
Open man is Howard, the tight end. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call.
He went to the store.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. From the gun, it's Allen. Being chased out left. And now he's going to use his legs. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. Snap comes at 1, and it's Allen. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he does
bring it back
for the touchdown, but a flag on the field, and I don't think this is going to stand.
Yeah, don't put the points on the board just yet.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. So the shotgun snap to Allen.
Yo, that's cheating, bro. How am I?
20, 10,
He just ran the same play back to back in the computer, and I played it that time, and the computer still didn't play it.
An 80-yard touchdown.
Where y'all playing?
Playing
3.
6 points.
It's not
I don't
much
even
is
care.
perfect in football, but that's about as close to
We're
it
not
as you're
playing
going to
threes?
get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8 ball.
You got to make sure you just hold in there. Survive the early storm, relax a little bit, and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
Extra point from McManus is good. And it's now 14-0.
Brandon McManus set to kick off.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, 2nd down.
The scoreboard tells a story for him, a little bit bleak, and while it's not quite desperation time yet, it's definitely getting close, but the defense reads the scoreboard as well. They're going to back up and make them really earn it.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. From the gun, it's Tua. Lets it fly for Thielen. He rifles one that's intercepted.
Yo, I can't play with Tua, yo.
And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. He finds his tight end, Howard. That's complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the 1st down.
On 1st down, Drake. A 1st down and more for Drake. And down to the 16-yard line. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
That outside handoff to the left, that play has to warm the heart of an offensive line coach because they controlled the left side where they were supposed to. But they didn't allow anything to leak from the backside on the right side of the offensive line either. Well played.
Yeah, and it created a big run. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Kenyon Drake, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. Boy, these guys are off to the races, Charles. 20-0 already, extra point pending.
Yeah, you always hear that term, they just boat race someone. Heck, it's car race, motorcycle race, plane race, whatever you want. Right now, they are sprinting past them.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Returning it, Isaiah McKenzie. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he's able to get it up close to the 35. But hang on here, penalty marker down. This one might be going the other way. Two and now on 1st down. They juked him. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 27-yard line.
Tua wants to throw it on 2nd down. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
And he's missed now in his first 4 passing attempts. The rhythm is just not there to begin this ball game.
And 5.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 18 big yards on that one, and a Charger first. So finally completes his first pass. Credit the defense, though. They've been showing him some different looks, keeping him off balance.
Yeah, I like the observation that you had there, because when you give him different looks and give any quarterback different looks, it takes just a little bit longer to process sometimes, and you don't throw the ball with the same confidence. You're not sure that that's where you should go with the football, and that's worked for the defense early in this game, and now he's got his first completion. Let's see if his confidence comes back, and he starts to get into a nice little groove.
Complete to Devin Duvernay.
Bro, that's BS, bro.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
What are you talking about?
At the Panthers.
21-0
Like,
our
you even know I was coming
after
back.
one.
That's the end of the first quarter.
You, man, you want to know?
21.
You know what's crazy?
Now the Panthers
I
gonna
thought that
use
was
the
you.
first of their
I was like, yo, it's
timeouts.
another nigga
They'll
named
have 2
Kobe.
remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Yeah. I ain't worried about that.
Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
For Joe Mixon.
That was not a real confident throw right there, and he's just 2 of 7 to start the game. Now he's going to have to find a groove with a big 3rd down coming up. Let's see if his confidence
I
can
worry about that
increase.
tactical surgeon, boy.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he's
Killed that
taken
boy.
down at the 43, but not
You and the
before
other dude
picking
got
up
the same
first.
skin.
They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside, and so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all.
He drops the ball after
as you traverse down the field.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Tua sets up to pass it. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Off the edge, the sack by Matt Ioannidis. The Chargers on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 19. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Able to haul it in is Kittle. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 27-yard line. 3rd and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert.
They know it's cancellation.
27-yard line.
I hear what you said.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Tua going to throw. It is caught right at the 10-yard line. And they'll get this down to the 10. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
First down. First down. And
so not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. On 1st down, Tagovailoa. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on
that's
when he gets to
game.
the sidelines.
Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. 30, 10, and touchdown, Carolina. Kenyon Drake, 94 yards. And the Panthers add on to their lead. And with that carry, he's already over 100 yards here in the first half.
And, partner, you know exactly what he's saying to his teammates right now, right? Especially to the play caller.
Give me the ball.
Again, and again, and again. It's not that heavy, sir. I'll take it.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
I'm smoking. I already knew these niggas was gonna beat me. I ain't played Madden in 2 years.
The Charger drive about to get going. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones.
The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Marcus Davenport, the first rounder out of UTSA with a sack.
17-yard line.
I don't care if you're taking it in round 1, you're undrafted, whatever. As a rookie quarterback in this league, you're going to have games where you face adversity like this.
Oh, she like her sleep so much.
All the time you're going to face these lessons. The key for this guy is
and I tell you, look,
be able to bounce
I
back in the
thought Ray
next
was
one
sitting
because
there
right
on
now,
her
this has
head.
not been his
It was
game.
my weight moving her head like this.
Getting up to the 33-yard
Man, she was
line.
conservative. Mouth
So
open,
from second and
small.
long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they
So what we
love that
doing, yo?
phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
The Chargers on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. From the gun again to Mixon. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. 2 yards and able to get the first down in the process.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
play action. Here's Tua. Steps away. He'll run it. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
At the 36-yard line.
On second down, here's Mixon. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play
Kobe,
there,
where
so
you
that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9
Just
situation.
chilling in the lobby.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
I'm just I'm playing
2
multiplayer until
minutes
y'all
remaining in this
trying
first
to get the
half
sniper
of
up.
football. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
This offense has definitely been slow getting out of the gate. It's almost like they missed their wake-up call for this one. No points on their first 2 possessions, and now it's looking like none on this one either.
And this will be down by a member of the kicking team just outside of the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
Right.
And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play. Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time John? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
Line of scrimmage, the line up, 2nd and 10. On play action, Allen. He's going deep for Brown. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Carolina. Marquise Brown on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns as his guys continue to pour it on. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Panthers 35, Chargers nothing. Brandon McManus set to kick off.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Now Tua. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like defenders.
That's because you spend too much time with me. Okay, I'll side with you on this one. It's the correct call.
The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11.
Wow.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
No, he's just kicking my ass.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
What a catch and one-handed, and I'm starting to lose my awe about the play, and maybe I shouldn't. How much of this is the player?
No, I'm here.
How much of it is the glove?
And those gloves, they do have a little grip to them.
They get a little extra tackiness to them now, and I know the guys in the NFL, the competition committee, some other places, they're talking about examining those gloves to see if they're having too much of an effect on the game.
Intercepted for the 3rd time.
Oh, his arm is so terrible.
What you talking about?
Fucking Tua, man.
So another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little
bit. And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season.
Chump.
He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though.
He said he called you a chump, too. You hear that part?
His coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
You didn't hear Chinny call you a chump? You gonna leave that part out?
Starting very nicely. 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
I'm going to leave y'all have to die, too.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
It's like, hey, Green, where you was at? Green, where you, Mark, bro, where you was at? I let you die because you said, you talking shit about me earlier. That's what I'm going to tell you. I'm going to let you die.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Charger drive.
Man, you know and I know. I ain't gonna let you die.
One play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee,
get
right out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will it be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'm going to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
The Chargers going to get the football first here in this second half, and they trail as we get back underway. Fielded near the back of the end zone.
Yeah, well, these niggas not
He will
even
not
good.
bring it out. It's a touchback. Mixon will get it to start the second half. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss.
Well, them bunch of nobodies beat them niggas.
Ball at 24 and a 2nd and 11. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 15 yards on the play, 1st down. Tua now on 1st down. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a first.
Come on, man.
Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space.
Because they don't have a big man.
Again,
the matchup was perfect for the Heat. The Heat play small ball. Dice cannot keep up with antibodies, So at the end of the day, they clipped him because Adebayo did everything he wanted to do because they played small ball, and that's why nobody, the only team, that's why the Clippers lost to Denver because Jokic, the Clippers wanted to play small ball, and they paid the price for it because Denver.
A good run there on first down.
Nah, that's not coaching because you don't have the personnel to match up with that. You can't say coaching too much because the coaching did.
Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the third quarter.
I agree, and I disagree because at the end of the day, Taco.
What they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't.
Yeah, maybe he won't ready. I mean, I don't know. I mean, we can't say his. I'm not gonna say that. I know for a fact. Brad Stevens is one of the best coaches in the NBA, and that's like hands down fact. And I'm not. I hate the Celtics.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Like just because you 7 feet, that just be. Okay, I'll give you a better example to make it better. JaVale McGee is
They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. So a decent deficit at this stage in the second half. 4-down territory?
No doubt about it. There's not a chance that he hasn't looked ahead and said, okay, if we gain yardage on this play, this is what we'll do going forward. If we lose yardage, this is the play call that I'll have ready.
Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
That's true. And Jimmy buckets.
Looking to pass. Tua.
But then, like I showed you, they got killed because they don't have a big man strong enough to handle Adebayo. Adebayo did as anything he wanted that series. Like literally, basically what AD is doing right now, Adebayo did, and that's why they're sitting at home. And the Clippers, they're at home right now because them niggas didn't condition. I blame Doc Rivers, but at the same time, I can't blame Doc Rivers all the way because at the end of the day, you're a superstar. You are a superstar. You are a championship. You are an MVP, 2-time MVP. Them niggas got ran. Let's be honest. Them niggas took Denver for granted because they was worried about the Lakers so much, and they took Denver for granted, trying to worry about I'm gonna save myself for LeBron and AD, and you didn't make it. Them niggas ran them out the gym, and they torched them niggas. That's what happened. And that's why them niggas sitting at home watching the Lakers on the TV. And at the end of the day, that's what Skip Bayless don't want. And they're going to use Doc Rivers as their scapegoat. So at the end of the day, that's not Doc Rivers because if the Lakers was the law, if the Lakers was in that same position and Lakers lost, you know, they ain't saying nothing about the coach. They saying LeBron and AD couldn't get it together. They couldn't do it.
Because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
No, I'm saying if they keep blaming the coach, but you can't blame the coach because that's not at the end of the day, that's not Doc Rivers' fault. Because at the end of the day, that's Paul George and Kawhi's fault. You get paid millions.
35 yards on the play. First down, Carolina.
Well, at the same time, if you're doing that, at the same time, you cannot, like I said, one thing Kobe always said. Kobe said you can't give a person a heart. That nigga Kawhi and Paul George dropped the ball.
That'll bring up second down. Maybe just a lack of concentration there as he couldn't haul it in.
And when you're going across the middle like that, you know, he's running that drag route. You are conscious of all the bodies and the traffic in there. But let's face it, if you're going there, you might as well come down with the football and absorb whatever else happens after that.
Now whistles.
All I say is like the same criticism that if LeBron and them would have lost the second round to Houston. Yeah.
So after the penalty, heading in the wrong direction, 2nd and 15.
Yeah. The truth.
Play action. Now it's Allen. He's going deep for Brown.
Whoa,
That's
man.
Brown. Touchdown, Carolina. Hollywood, Marquise Brown. 42 yards.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I agree, and this is because it's every time we talking. But I just like, man, at the end, like when it comes to like the Heat and stuff like that, them niggas wanted it. I feel like a lot of teams they took it for granted. And you can't take certain teams for granted. And then Jimmy, one thing about it, the Miami Heat, them niggas they played with a chip on their shoulder. Everybody else wanted to take the clues away. They beat Milwaukee. They knew that what happened with Milwaukee, how to beat Milwaukee. Stop Giannis, and you get somewhere.
Everybody knows that.
Right. So that's what they did. So look how it turned out for them. They stopped Giannis, and then they turn around. After they beat Giannis, they beat the Celtics. Stop it. You know that Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown going to score. They stopped Kemba Walker from doing what he do best. Kemba Walker, even though Kemba Walker don't have no playoff experience, but at the same time, they scored that nigga. They made that, and then they went at everybody weakness. Now they trying to go at the Lakers. They can't go at the Lakers for one. And he can't stop Anthony Davis. And on top of that, it ain't just Anthony Davis. He can't stop Dwight. They roughing. One thing I like about the Lakers, these Lakers are roughing niggas up. I don't know what LeBron is teaching these niggas.
Any spark at this point. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
The ball carrier.
Well, that's a good
It's the present.
drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
He just he told Dwight. He said Dwight. When they made the conversation, Dwight asked why he playing physical. They said because LeBron told me to play like my old self and be more comfortable. So Dwight know he ain't like that. Like he ain't got it like he used to. But Dwight know that if LeBron got my back and he telling me to be aggressive, then what do I have to lose?
And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
A long time ago, he told him that even though AD keeps saying, "Oh, we gonna ride Bron's coattail," I'm gonna ride this.
In between the years.
There certainly is, and probably way too much.
Bron. See, that's the thing, and then, like I said, LeBron don't want to do anything but facilitate. That's all he want to do. He want to facilitate.
Get through this game. Go to the press conference, meet it head on,
exactly.
and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Give him 18, it's a Carolina first down. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. On first down.
And now they know that Anabayu injured.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
They know that. Joggers, right? But that's what I'm saying. Anabayu talking about he gonna play the third. He gonna play the third game 3. I said, man, you think the White and them not gonna know that he somewhat injured? They ain't trying to kill him, man. But
if you drop the football, that position could get swapped out with a wide receiver in that spot, a running back in that spot. There are other ways they can go.
And he's gonna end his career. Like at the end of the day,
just his first drop, his second drop of the game.
But that's why I said they can say whatever they want. The Lakers right now are going back to the old way, how the Lakers used to win. Shaq and Kobe. Big man. and except for LeBron, they coach.
A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though.
Yeah,
Who's
of course.
happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. Has a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. A 2nd and 11 from the 19.
At the 19-yard line.
And they back.
Now back to throw. This one
Yeah, but you okay? Now this the other issue that everybody was talking about. They don't have enough money. The Clippers don't have enough money to keep everybody. So if they take, so they were saying the other day, they were saying if they,
It's a run after catch. They're tackling him almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
but I was just saying, but I'm saying the only teams, like literally the only teams that I'm seeing here that I feel like are contenders is the Houston Rockets, because they still playing that small ball. Then you have, if it's not the Houston Rockets, then you have Denver. But Denver is not, but your boy left. Their biggest wing, he's gone. So they lost. That's a big piece they lost.
Who, Jeremy Grant?
Yeah, Grant left.
Grant going to the Lakers.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
Man, if Grant go to the Lakers, that'd be the best thing for his career. And that
listen, y'all didn't see that Brown was talking to him at the end of the series when they lost. No, he pulled that nigga to the side, bro, and had a conversation with that nigga.
You remember the last time he had a conversation with somebody? It was Lonzo Ball. He had a conversation with Lonzo Ball when he was at Cleveland. True, but he told him, he was like, just wait a minute, I'm coming.
Finds Howard complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 22 yards
Well, his fault. They had to. No, they had to.
The way he's been slinging it in this one, I think he should be.
They wasn't going to take that.
And a set of headphones for the next drive. He's been absolutely sensational. But one thing we both
They wasn't winning the championship with Lonzo. They could have.
He's got it for a Panther touchdown. O.J. Howard, his second touchdown.
Yeah, but Kuzma was a better fit. Kuzma was a better fit because Kuzma was an all-around player and had size.
And swells. Look, this has been dominance in all three phases: offense, defense, and special teams.
You damn right about that.
Yeah,
you ain't never lying.
Not just what we've seen today, but the preparation in advance.
Yeah, but you don't get Anthony Davis.
Commitment by the players to the game plan and being ready
That's
to
the
go
That's the bottom line of that. You don't get Anthony Davis. And see the whole thing about that trade is that they wanted the young players. They wanted all of them, and they wasn't trying to give up all of them. They wanted to at least keep at least one of them. They wanted to keep Ingram, but they couldn't keep Ingram. Ingram was the key to the whole trade because he's the star. You feel me? So they had to give up Ball and Ingram and the picks, and they was able to keep fucking Kuzma.
Nope.
No.
You did right.
Magic said, "You gotta give me. I need the house."
The Charger drive about to get going, and they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their third straight defeat. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. DeMarcus Robinson.
Wrong 25-2.
On that one. And now it's second down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone and the frustration.
That's what I tell you. The only team that I fear going forward out of the West is Houston. Houston
Denver.
for real.
Denver.
Houston depend. Hey, Golden State. Golden State definitely because they got the
Now
two.
the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts.
But the only
Now
difference
legal with
is
two remaining.
my
We'll be
thing
back
is
after this.
Golden State. I still don't believe Golden State have enough to stop AD. If we get
line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. Now he's going to swing this.
But that's the thing. So if they play,
yeah,
but
12 yards there and a first down.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Yeah.
They'll set up a throw. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has. But in his defense, he hadn't had a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that? In his defense.
In his defense. I got it.
You see what I did there?
He needs better protection, that's for sure. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles
Is that AD fault?
Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same Surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
I just don't see them competing with the Lakers in a 7-game series, but because of the hype. Because I'm gonna tell them how they're gonna do just like they did Houston. Houston is the same, basically the same way, built the same way, just a way better shooters. And I don't see that because they don't force them off the three. If you force them off the three, then what?
But able to get it up past the 45. Nearly a huge return as it is. Still a very good one. 24 yards. And possession will switch hands.
No. What I'm saying is, I'm just saying they just.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When you go to the backup, let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions.
And then on top of that, I don't think, and they lost a key piece to their offense. They lost Iggy.
He's okay, because he's lazy as shit.
Who you talking about?
Anthony Wiggins is lazy as shit.
But Anthony Wiggins ain't no Andre. He's not Andre Iguodala.
Not close. No, he's not.
What?
Not even defensively.
But defensively, he's a liability.
Not, exactly.
And that's what they pride themselves on. They pride themselves on being defensively. Like at the same time, I understand what you're saying, but when it comes to something like that, them niggas, if they're not hitting shots and then they're not defending, how the heck do you expect to keep up? So right now, I guarantee. And then that's another thing. So now, before then, now that's like dimension. Let's say somebody like Jokic, and Hassan Whiteside was keeping Draymond under wraps and having Draymond average 6 points a game. Not saying that he's like that, but Draymond's another liability on offense because he's not going to give you not 15, 20. So at the end of the day, so if you take Draymond out the mix and then if you focus on Clay and Steph, then Andrew Wiggins, he may get off, but then if you focus on them two, that's a win-win. And
attacking at all times. This looks like a team that you're going to have to deal with. And guess what? Behind closed doors, they're trying to figure out ways to get better.
Who?
Thought what?
Just take a seat in the drive.
LeBron Cleveland.
25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to
But now you add AD to that.
Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take
right? I get what you're saying. All I'm saying.
Want to do that, and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team, and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play, and pretty much said to everyone, "I want to see something."
Denver's done. Denver not. Denver.
And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build.
Just something to build on. Get it done. And
but Denver
look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness. They tried
right, and that's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that they're not going to be. Denver is done. They lost their best wing defender. Grant is not coming back. So at the end of the
And
day,
he's a scorer. He could
right, and he's a
score.
scorer. So at the end of the day, he's gone. So if Jamar Murray has one of his little bit sticks and he don't have a good game, and then Jokic's not hitting, where you gonna get that offense from? Besides, okay, I say your boy, he may step up. I'll get him by his next year. Since he got a taste of it, I would potentially say he could step up. Porter Jr. But other than him, yeah. But I mean, this is his first year being healthy, and like my thing is, this is his first year being healthy. So that's why I say he got a taste of what he could do. That's like, I'll give you a better example. Your boy Nunn from the Heat in the beginning of the season, he was a starter, but he was better. Because Dragic came back and was going off. So man, that's what I'm saying. But when you get a taste of how potentially you can be and you get comfortable, it makes you a better player. That's why teams have to plan for Nunn coming off the bench rather than him starting. Because we didn't plan for him, because nobody thought the Dragic was going to be injured. Let's be honest with it. If Dragic would never got injured, but that's what he would have had to defend Rondo. So Rondo would have had him. So now when he would have. Rondo was coming off the bench. Rondo didn't start. It was KCP. LeBron
comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. From the right hash here, should be an easy
one. Rondo would have had Nunn. Nunn was the point guard, because off the bench our bench is Rondo, Kuzma, what's your boy? Not Danny Green.
And now 3rd and goal following incompletions on 1st and 2nd down.
But Hero came off. Hero was starting inside lineup. They put Hero in the starting lineup the last 2 games.
They were going for a consolation.
No, before Dragic, game 1, Hero started.